Stagecoach Day 2 FaceTime update and recap. I picked this pimple so gnarly this morning. I look really freak. What are my thoughts? The windstorm was like absurd. We could not stop laughing about that. If you watch the videos on my TikTok, like Remy and I, we just like could genuinely not stop laughing. And then we got in bed and it was like an hour later. And then like I look over and Remy is just rewatching the video probably for the 10th time, just like tears in her eyes, crying, laughing. It's fun. I liked my outfit a lot more yesterday. I feel like nobody else would like it other than me, but like I was just so comfortable and it felt very myself, and that put me in a much better. Came across artist passes, which was very fun to like go into the VIP area and just get like closer to the stages. I love the band Trio Revival, so when we got there, we ran to like one of the VIP sections to go to the bathroom and get a drink. We got a caviar bump just because we were like, we're in VIP, we might as well. Like for the and then we ran over to the new stage where Trio Revival played, which I didn't love, to be honest. I wish they were back in Palomino, or they deserve to be on main stage. They're just so good and so much fun. But this new stage was like, it was cool. I liked where it was located, but the sound wasn't that great. Like, it was just kind of like not the same experience as last year. We did that for a few songs, then we went back to main stage because we wanted to be over there for Little Big Town and Riley Green. Went into the VIP section, got some food. We got tacos and a quesadilla, ate those on the floor. It's funny because we had artist passes. We thought we got to go like all the way, like deep in the back, like behind, like where, I don't know, like the actual like trailers and stuff. You don't. You really don't. You just go into like this like subsection of VIP. And me and Remy, after spending the whole day in GA the day before, we were kind of just like, so it's basically the same thing, except just like smaller and with like a smaller group of people, which I get the appeal to that. But also I feel like our experience like frolicking around GA and like going and sitting in the field and just like being around everyone was like far superior than just like sitting in the VIP section. The thing that was a lot cooler in VIP was how close you are to the stage. Like if you have that pit pass, and I'll put in a video here, but like for Little Big Town, like we couldn't have been possibly closer. What if you forget about so I feel like if you are like a super fan of an artist or like a few artists and you just like really want to go and like enjoy the music, then I think it's totally worth it to have VIP artist splurge on it if it's going to be like a really cool experience, because that was sick. And we ended up like finding ourselves like all the way to the very front of the barricade, and we were like, okay, cool, we're just gonna like post up here and wait for 30 minutes until Riley Green comes on. Guys, all of a sudden the wind starts to pick up, and Remy hates anything having to do with weather. Like she's a little scaredy cat, and I always have to be like, it's okay, like everything's fine, like nobody's gonna, like we're okay, because she can be a little bit dramatic. And so I was kind of just like doing that. Like the wind was picking up, they're trying to set up for Riley Green, and like the stuff, the lights, like all like the freaking like equipment on top of the stage is like shaking and like swaying back and forth, and you see a bunch of like workers like sitting down there with little like papers and notepads like looking up, and like me and Remy are like, they're kind of like analyzing if they think this is all going to come collapsing down. And I kept saying like, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, like it's gonna be okay, we've probably just never seen it from this up close before. Like I was just trying to like diffuse the drama, and it just started getting so bad. Like there was gusts of like 39-mile-per-hour wind, and at one point Remy looked at me, she's like, I'm sorry, like I gotta go, you can stay, but like I'm not staying here anymore, I'm claustrophobic. And I was like, okay, no, obviously let's go, like I don't want you to be uncomfortable. So we start leaving, we get out from like behind the pit, and we were like, okay, yeah, like actually does look pretty sketch. And then we start walking out, because at this point I'm like, let's just like go either to like the honky tonk or like go find somewhere where we can get like some like, I don't know, just like chill for a bit. Then all of a sudden the wind starts going insane, like huge gusts of wind, dust all in our face, in our mouths. We're like, couldn't even see. And then the screens turn red. They're like, emergency evacuation, please find the nearest emergency exit. And me and Remy just start booking it. We like sprint across like the field, make it to the emergency exit. Could not stop laughing. And rightfully so, Remy felt very validated and being like, this is not safe. So we left, we came home. We luckily like are staying super close to the festival, so we were able to walk and not have to deal with all of like the cars and Ubers and chaos and shuttles and whatnot. But it was just like hilarious. We got into our neighborhood and there was a freaking tree that cracked and fell down. So that was insane. And then we got home. I had dust literally all over my face. Like I looked like the guy from Holes. I just had like a literal blanket of dust layer just in my pores. It was so funny. And then we just like laid in bed, watched the Hannah Montana movie again, and that was it. And that was our night. And now woke up, cleaned up the house a little bit. We have a sauna coming, which is so cool. Zenwise really like did such a good job with this experience, and it's just I don't know, like even little things like this morning, like I went down to get coffee and I realized they like opened the fridge and they had brought everything, like the creamer, the coffee, all the stuff we've been like snacking on this weekend. It's just was like so cool. So I'm very appreciative of Zenwise and like how awesome they made this weekend. And also the supplements really do like help. I swear to God, I felt so good this whole weekend compared to previous years, and I really think that taking that daily because it's just so accessible like all around me has made a huge difference. Anyway, so that's the update. That's the FaceTime update. We didn't do any events or anything like that yesterday, which I was like very happy about. I kind of just wanted to chill. And yeah, I feel like it was cool. It was fun. We're like a little bit on the fence if we want to actually go into the festival today or not. Stay tuned. Might just drive home. Me and Remy are like, we're tired, very tired. But I don't know, we'll see. Anyways, love you guys. That's the update from Stagecoach. And yeah, it's been super fun. But I'm ready to go home to Connor and my bed and Bodie. Okay, bye. Love you.